Hello and welcome to another 4 Reasons review where I give you 4 reasons to buy and 4 reasons to skip a game, all based on my own gameplay. My name is Mitchell Bowles and today we're going to be reviewing Back4Blood. Back4Blood is a co-op first-person zombie shooter game released in 2021. This game was developed by Turtle Rock Studios, who are the same developers that created the Left 4 Dead series, if you remember that series growing up. To start, reason number 1 to buy Back4Blood, there are tons of character options. So you can select from a number of different cleaners that they call them, who all have their own playstyle and abilities. They also start with their own special weapons. This allows you to play with a ton of different playstyles, and this can make for some great replayability. There's also a ton of perks that you can equip and create different decks that you can customize to have your own unique playstyle. Reason number 2 to buy Back4Blood is that the zombie hordes feel so satisfying to mow down. So this game does a great job of making sure that the zombie waves do not stop coming. If you are taking too long to find out the next clue or mission, there will be another horde of zombies coming at you. When they all line up and you are just dropping bodies, it is so fun. I love the zombie hordes in this game, and they do a good job of introducing other elements that trigger zombie hordes, like car alarms, or if you break into a house, or if you scare off some birds, that will trigger zombie hordes. So the zombie hordes are satisfying in this game. Reason number 3 to buy Back4Blood is that this is the perfect game to play with your friends. This game is an absolute blast to play with others. There's nothing like yelling at one of your friends who keeps going down and needs reviving, or that one friend who ventures off by himself and ends up getting himself killed far away on the map. This game is made to play with your best friends, and it delivers great gameplay because of it. Reason number 4 to buy Back4Blood is that there are a ton of different game modes. So there's different game modes to fit whatever you are looking for. You can play single player campaign. You can play that same campaign with your friends. There's a swarm mode where you see how long you can survive and much more. This game has something for everyone and offers a good variety in its game modes. But there are 4 reasons to skip this game in 2025. And reason number 1 being that the gameplay itself is not unique. There is no wow factor or wow mechanic with this game. It is very middle of the road in all of its gameplay, and the fun comes with playing with friends. Playing by yourself is fun at times, but the gameplay is not good enough to consistently play by yourself. I wish there was some more complex combat mechanics or something else about this game that makes it stand out, but unfortunately, it does not have that wow factor. The gameplay, the shooting, it's all very basic. The melee combat is very straightforward. There's no complex systems or mechanics with that. But reason number 2 to skip on Back4Blood in 2025 is that the zombies are not scary or intimidating. So when I play COD Zombies or I play Left 4 Dead, the same developers who made this game, I'm genuinely scared at times because of the hordes that are coming at me. I don't know where the zombies are coming from, and that is all part of the fun. But in Back4Blood, the zombies are not scary at all, which means I do not get the same adrenaline rush. I wish there was some more surprise elements or scarier zombies to really up the intensity. Now, reason number 3 to skip Back4Blood in 2025 is that there's very little enemy variety. So in this game, you have your typical zombies that are easy to kill, and they come at you in waves, and there's a lot of them. And then there's also some mini bosses that spawn pretty frequently, but unfortunately, there are only a couple of mini bosses and stronger enemy types that do not bring enough to the table. They don't have that much more health, and they don't really punish you with any more than regular zombies. There should be more zombie types that pack a bigger punch and are more scary. I think the environment could be a little bit scarier in this game to make it a true zombie horror game. Reason number 4 to skip Back4Blood is that there's not an engaging story. This game's story actually has a ton of potential, but I feel like they miss pretty big. I don't think there's great writing. I think there's pretty bad voice acting. I was not engaged at all, and I think this game could get a big boost from a fun and interesting story. This game is made to kill zombies for sure, without a doubt, but a little extra spice would be nice. So tell me, what do you think? Do you think playing Back4Blood in 2025 is worth it? I think if you love killing zombies with your friends and having the option to pick from a large selection of characters, then this game is for you. But if you're looking for a single player, high intensity, scary zombie game with some complex mechanics, this game may not be for you. But let me know in the comments what you think, if this game is still worth playing today in 2025. You guys, thank you for watching. My name is Mitchell Bowles, and have a great day.